Hi guys, welcome to the short video on time signatures where we're going to learn what the bottom number and the top number means and how time signatures work.
Two main elements control this, the beat and the rhythm. The beat of a piece of music is, by itself, kind of boring. It sounds like this. Notice that it doesn't change, it just plods along quite happily. It can go slow, or fast, or whatever you like really. The point is that just like the second hand on a clock divides 1 minute into 60 seconds, with each second just as long as every other second, the beat divides a piece of music into little fragments of time that are all the same length. Beats. With a steady beat as a foundation, we can start adding rhythm to our pitches, and that's when music really starts to happen. This is a quarter note. It's the most basic unit of rhythm, and it's worth 1 beat. This is a half note, and it's worth 2 beats. This whole note here is worth 4 beats, and these little guys are eighth notes, worth half a beat each. Great, you say. What does that mean? You might have noticed that across the length of a staff, there are little lines dividing it into small sections. These are bar lines, and we refer to each section as a bar. At the beginning of a piece of music, just after the clef, is something called the time signature, which tells the performer how many beats are in each bar. This says there are 2 beats in each bar, this says there are 3, this one 4, and so on. The bottom number tells us what kind of note is to be used as the basic unit for the beat. 1 corresponds to a whole note, 2 to a half note, 4 to a quarter note, an eighth to an eighth note, and so on. So this time signature here tells us that there are 4 quarter notes in each bar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. But like I said before, if we just stick to the beat, it gets kind of boring, so we'll replace some quarter notes with different rhythms. Notice that even though the number of notes in each bar has changed, the total number of beats in each bar hasn't. So,
Okay guys, so let's look at what that means actually. If I write 4 time, top number is 4, bottom number is also a 4. Okay, bottom number means what type of beats. And the top number means how many of them are there. How many beats. Okay, cool. So if I write 3, 4, I'm going to do it here. 3, 4. I know there are 3 beats because it's our top number, and the type are 4, which means they are crotchets, like this. And I'll put on a double bar line just to be sure. There you go, that's 3 crotchets in a bar. If I say 2, 4, there's going to be 2 crotchets in a bar, like this. Cool? Alright, what if I try a different one? What if I try 2, 2? How many beats are there in the bar? Well, there's 2. What type are they? They're minims, because they're worth 2 beats each. Okay? Okay, here are some of the types of time signatures and their names. So, simple duple is basically a name for 2/4 time. So, simple 4, duple 2. With 2 crotchet value notes in a bar. Simple triple. Any guesses? Bottom number is a 4. Triple 3. So that's worth 3 crotchet notes in a bar. Okay, now simple quadruple is the most common one, also called sometimes, common time. And that's 4/4. 1, 2, 3, 4 crotchets in a bar. And say, I'm going to throw out a different one. What if I say 5, 8? Okay, there's 8, or 8's the bottom number, so that means my type of note is a quaver, and there's 5 of them, so I might actually group 5, 8 time a little bit like this. Okay, just to give you an idea, so you could write anything. You could write 7, 8, or commonly, maybe more common, like 9, 8. So in 7, 8, you might have something like this. 7, 8, I'm not going to draw them in. 9, 8, you might have a grouping like this. 9, 8 notes. Okay, starting to make sense?